was founded back in 1973, and we've specialized in providing plans for office buildings and casinos and hotels. And we provide the service that goes along with it. When we decided to build this facility, we actually decided we're going to open up our talents that we've had for the commercial world, and we would offer it to the general public for retail. This space that you're in right now during the day is in fact a retail space. Everything that you see here is for sale, and we probably have the best selection of orchids in the entire region. As that relates to events, our space is for rent in the evenings and after hours. We've had a number of very successful events here in the last couple months. We had our grand opening back in October, and so far we've had 2 or 3 weddings. We've had a wedding shower. We've had a handful of corporate events as well. In fact, there was even an economic presentation that happened right in front of this living wall that a bank did. And I thought to myself, why would a bank do a presentation inside a greenhouse? And then it occurred to me, it was, wow, it was pretty different. The photographs really brought home that the bank was doing something different, and they were communicating a pretty green image, even though they weren't literally talking about how green they were. So the association was pretty phenomenal. So if you could imagine a hybrid card inside this facility in a press conference, that's the type of stuff that could happen here, in addition to a beautiful wedding. We also rent our plants for special events. This includes ficus trees, palm trees, small medium plants, and we can also rent or sell plants for centerpieces as well. We have a full service floral department in-house. This floral department has been around for many years. We've been doing corporate and serving our corporate customers primarily. But now that we're open 7 days a week, we staff and we have the ability to provide flowers for weddings. And we've actually geared up, and we've been doing a number of weddings within the last 2 years. We just haven't marketed or advertised it until now. So we invite you to come here at any time with any of your colleagues or clients or prospective, whatever you might want to call them, to take a tour. We have a green room in the back, believe it or not. It's also been known as the bride's room. It's a space with a private bathroom, mirrors and countertops and such. It can also be used for a private space for whatever the party goer would use the space for. We offered Raleigh the space for his hairdressers and his makeup artists, but they didn't show. We have packets here that you can take home. They're in file folders, so you can file the information here as information in our venue and also our plant rentals, so please take these before you leave tonight. I would now like to introduce Maureen Hogan. She recently joined our company this past spring with a background as a designer of beautiful container gardens and such. And she's going to talk about tonight a little bit about putting together holiday arrangements for entertaining. And this might be something you want to do at home or professionally too. So with that, I'd like to warmly introduce Maureen. So having a round of applause for her.
Hi, can you all hear me? Because I'm not going to be able to use the microphone while I speak. Is everybody hear good? Yeah. I have a big mouth, don't I? Being event planners, you all know how innovative you have to be at times and create things to look good in corners. This is actually a tree stand that is sold at Planterra. We provide these. It can also double as, oh, you're going to hold the microphone for me? Thank you. This pops out and it's actually a tree stand under here. I can't show you right now because it's not working. But I'm going to flip it upside down and I'm going to bring some other elements over and make a beautiful planter for you, okay?
And I'll try not to hit her teeth.
Yes. interior holiday work this year. I've taken this Pyromedia bowl, and it's no longer available, but Planterra has over 35 pieces right now in our inventory. This is a wonderful raccoon clay that has been glazed with a very fine metallic finish glaze. And again, like Shane said, our bowls and planters are available for rental along with plants. This bowl has been used before. The woman who ran the greenhouse before I came aboard, Rhonda, would do all the time. She would have orchids in these bowls. So that's a great way to stage orchids and fill the bowl.
Yeah, it's just your personal video.
I got a little wide angle, so I'm just
And what we're going to do with it tonight is I'm going to create a real quick and cute planter. So we're going to take an element, a large element, and we like to go big as event planners, don't we? Like our future. Look big, be beautiful. So I'm going to place this deer on the styrofoam that I've already put in. Now we can either glue him in, because we don't want anything to ever fall. We have this great rubber tape. I'm sure you florists are familiar with this. Anyone who's a florist out there, I just spoke with one in the restroom, and she's nodding her head. This is great gummy glue. Just loosen it up a little bit. I'm going to glue the deer's feet so that he doesn't fall forward. Just to show you that we can always do things quick and fast with just a few elements. These are actually sweat, they're not braids. Because our crew has been so busy, I had set a few things aside if they needed them, so. We're going to go with the height of the red and the gold that we're going to pull out. Great colors.
Excuse me.
And just fill. You want fullness, lots and lots of fullness. Whenever you're doing plants, don't be shy. I was really fortunate. I had a designer work with me over this past week out front of our building. And he came in and I was laughing at him because I said, let me please stage this with foam for you. He said, heck no, I'm just shoving the stuff in. And he went to town. And so I guess I learned something. I don't have to be such a perfectionist when it comes to putting in twigs and sticks. Okay, I need that out of my way for a minute. I'm just eating. Shut up. Yes. Oh, you did that so well. Go on. Chris, you're being such a good sport. Oh, you're good. Go ahead. Yeah! See how easy it is to be a floral designer? That's pretty cool. You okay? Are you okay? Okay, I'd like to run to the side. Something and they say, you know what, I have 20 tables and I want 20 things and my budget is $20 a table. You know, we all have that frustration. So what we can always do is we can convince our client that as opposed to doing 20 small objects, let's go with one big. You know, I would rather go something big, and don't be afraid to tell your clients that. I would rather go big than to do something small on each table and not know what the good. We know what happens then. They're not happy. next twig? Where am I going to put my next flower? And I have to tell you, just working with this man so quickly, and he said, you got to stop it. How good you're getting at this, Christopher. We are almost done here. We're going to give it another quick wrap. Now, of course, we have flosses, and as a professional, I would probably put a little more floss in here. But I kind of tried to do this in 5 minutes time, and it was like, I can be able to do that in 5 minutes. Thank you, Ronnie, for asking. Planterra sells these. These are called Vegas balls. We have them in gold and in red. They're available in the smaller sizes all the way up to an 8-inch diameter. And if any of you saw anything you want to purchase, I did keep the registers open tonight. So we are available. And Shane, is there
You want me to switch over?
a discount for this evening?
Yes, there is. 15%.
There's a 15% discount tonight. I cheated a forehand and I kind of pre-wired my balls, so you guys are going, you can do it so quick. I'm just going to wonder why it didn't take me 5 minutes to do the planters out front. To do the two larger planters, we had to dig out the soil because I had allowed it to freeze. And so it took a couple of hours, and then I had to light all of the greens. I really like the use of lights, using lots and lots and lots of lights. The elements that I stitched. And for giggles and grins, I'll put a few of the branches. How's that for something quick for an event? Yeah. Thank you. And again, like Shane said, please come with your clients, with anyone you'd like. Chris, thank you so much. Let's get a hand to Chris Moody for helping me out here. Take a souvenir. You can come, we'll help you, we'll walk through with you, we'll show you bowls and anything that you would need. We have all of this available for sale. As you see, we have twigs and sticks up in the foyer, up in the front of the store. So anything that you have questions and concerns about, please don't hesitate to give us a call, give us an opportunity to help you, help your clients. And thank you again so much for joining us here tonight at Planterra.